I never imagined that divorcing my husband would become the single biggest regret of my life. I never anticipated the backlash. Hello, Red Eyes Plus here. If I could offer just one piece of advice to anyone considering divorce, it would be this. Don't do it, unless your spouse is abusive or your children are in danger. Short of something that extreme, stop and think long and hard about what you're about to do, because once you go through with it, you can't undo it. My story isn't one of freedom and reinvention after leaving a marriage. I wasn't escaping abuse or neglect. I was running from something I didn't even realize I had created myself. For 8 years, my husband and I built a life together. It wasn't flawless, but it was mostly good. We had 4 children. We loved each other, or at least we used to. Then, 5 years in, I received a huge promotion. My income suddenly surpassed his, and the rush of power and success hit me hard. I started telling myself he was holding me back. I convinced myself I deserved more excitement, more success, more life. Around the same time, his hours at work were cut, and he spent more time at home with the kids. At first, I told myself it was temporary, but before long, resentment crept in. I hated that he got to spend more time with our children than I did. I came home angry when the house wasn't spotless, when dinner wasn't exactly what I wanted, when the kids hadn't eaten what I planned. It didn't matter that he was trying his best. Nothing he did could satisfy me. The truth is, I was angry at myself, but I took it out on him. As my resentment deepened, I found comfort elsewhere, in someone else. A man from work. It started as harmless flirting, quick texts, inside jokes, but it escalated fast. Soon we were sneaking away to meet up. I justified it by telling myself my husband wasn't making me happy anymore, that I deserved this, that I was entitled to feel alive again. The worst moment? One evening, after a long day, I came home to a spotless house. My husband had cleaned everything, made dinner, and even picked a movie for us to watch. Instead of feeling grateful, I felt furious. I couldn't stand to look at him. I faked an illness, locked myself in our bedroom, and texted the other man, while my husband brought me soup and checked on me like I was some kind of queen. Over the next few months, it didn't matter what he did. In my eyes, he was always wrong just for existing. I treated him terribly, belittling him, picking fights over nothing, ignoring his efforts to fix things. I could see him breaking, and I didn't care. Part of me even wanted him to break, so I'd have an excuse to leave. And then he found out. I'll never forget the look on his face, how he swallowed back tears while I stood there, stone-faced, refusing to apologize. He begged me to stay, to work on our marriage, but I'd already made up my mind. I wanted out. I filed for divorce. Leading up to it, I posted online about my situation and received endless validation from strangers. You deserve better, they told me. Leave him and live your best life. I ate it up, thrilled by the support, convinced I was doing the right thing. The divorce went through easily. He barely fought it. He was too heartbroken to even try. I felt free at last. Independence was intoxicating for about a month. Then reality hit. I missed garbage day 3 times in a row. Dishes piled up. Laundry overflowed so badly that I had to sniff clothes to see if they were clean enough to wear. My kids were miserable. My oldest stopped speaking to me after learning about the man from work. The younger ones wanted to live with their dad. And then there was my ex-husband. I started calling him to watch the kids when I couldn't keep up. Every time he came over, he cleaned, did the laundry, cooked dinner, everything I couldn't handle. Then he'd leave without a word, looking more defeated each time. One night, after he took the trash out for me because I forgot again, I stood in the driveway and asked, "Do you think we could get back together?" He looked at me, tears in his eyes, and whispered, "I don't know if I can. The pain has been too much for too long. I don't trust that you won't do it again." That was the moment it hit me. I had destroyed a man who had only ever tried to love me. I tore apart our family, thinking I was chasing happiness, when all along I'd been running from myself. If you're reading this and thinking about divorce, please, truly think about what you're doing. Don't make my mistake. Don't destroy something good just because you're convinced something better is out there. I'll spend the rest of my life regretting what I've done.